Welcome to the Teacher Sal channel.
Hey there YouTube fans, how you going? Now, I wanted to talk to you guys about a very important subject, just off the top of my dome, as they say, off the top of my head. Depression. Oh, it's a tough one, isn't it? I wanted to tell you how I deal with depression. It's ongoing for me. And look, I don't want to get into the depths of counseling online here, but for my case it's situational. Always check with your doctor before you do anything. And I am a social worker, but I'm not doing that in this capacity. I'm just telling you what is useful for me. All right, what I've found useful is acknowledge that you got it. Acknowledge that you're depressed. You have to use some of that mental process that, yeah, I'm depressed. And there may be a very good reason for it. And as a guy, I try and do something about it. I try and think about what's causing this depression. Is there something that I can do about it? Now, sometimes you can and sometimes you can't. When I was at university and I was studying social work and psychology, they said that depression is anger turned inwards. Anger turned inwards. So that's a very interesting thing to think about. What are you actually angry about? And that's turned in rather than coming out. Us Italians, we like to, let everything out, and that can get us into trouble sometimes. Look, so what I do, I get up out of bed. I mean, sometimes that's a hard thing to do. You gotta get out of bed, guys. You gotta get out of bed. Even though your heart might be aching. I've got a peg on to hold my mic on because the clip's busted. Your heart might be aching. You don't feel like it. Get out of bed. Have a shower. Clean yourself up. And brush your hair if you got any hair. And say to yourself, I'm a beautiful person, I'm a handsome person, I'm a good-looking person, woman or man or whoever, and so tell yourself something positive in the mirror. As I said in other videos, I believe we're made in the image of God. So that's my personal view. And that means that we're special. Whatever your view is, we're all unique. We're all special. Even twins. I've got twins in the family. Even their fingerprints are different. They're the same zygote, the same egg, and identical twins. Even their fingerprints are different. So we're all unique in one way. We're all special. Look, the other thing is I'm not a hypocrite. I got a referral from my doctor for counseling as well. And that is an important thing. You may need to speak to someone. You may need to speak to friends. You may need to speak to family. But speak to somebody also about your depression, because you don't want it to get on top of you. The other thing is, what's your alcohol intake? Now, alcohol is a depressant. If you have, I noticed this with me, and I'm of the age though where I can have a drink or two, but if I have say 2 beers or more than 1 or 2 glasses of wine, and I'm feeling depressed, it brings me down even more. And as we learn from school, alcohol is a depressant. Be careful about the drugs or alcohol that you're taking if you're depressed. Okay, this is really important because it can bring you down even further. All right, what else can you do? Look after yourself. Have a good diet. Okay, don't eat rubbish food, because if you get a good nutritional diet, it's going to help you out. It's going to make you feel better. Get some exercise in as well. This is a really good one. If you can get, like in the moment here in Australia, it's the temperature and the weather is beautiful. If you can get outside and go for a walk your dogs, walk yourself. If you can walk, or if you get in a wheelchair, get outside and do some exercise, okay? Sorry, I'm puffed. I was setting this stuff up and I've got some issues with my diabetes at the moment. So those are some of the things that you can do. Lean on your family and friends. Say, look, I am feeling depressed, and see if you can get some help from your family and friends. That's what I've done, and they've been really, really good. Okay, and often these things, they come and go. It may not be forever, this, and if it is a long-term thing, make sure you talk to your doctor. Okay, I'm not your doctor, I'm not your social worker. But that is important to get that under control. Don't, look after yourselves, guys. Don't take the ultimate suicidal attempt, please, for my sake, okay? I care for everyone. Don't take that step. Talk to a friend, talk to your Lifeline, your whatever phone counseling services you have in your country. We have Lifeline in this country. Talk to them if you have to, okay? Get your medical stuff under control. Get your health under control. That's what I've done. Hey, it can be overwhelming sometimes when one thing piles on top of another, Just sort them out one thing at a time. Like my mum says with her Italian accent, one thingy at a time. I think that's so fantastic. Sometimes you can only do one thing at a time. So concentrate on what the thing that's hurting you the most, that's giving you the most trouble is. Okay? Look, I hope this helps. I'm sure it will help somebody. Give us a like, comment, and subscribe. There's a whole bunch of other videos here on health. So thanks for watching, guys. God bless, and I'll see you next time. See you later.
Please like, comment, subscribe, and donate. Thank you.